we have the N word. Everybody knows what that is. And then we added the F word to that. And some people are still confused about that because they're like, what, you mean the F with the thing and the sex? No, the F referring to gays, right? So no, that's out. Okay, so that's the F word. And apparently we're adding a new thing to our lexicon now, the R word. The R word cannot be said. Anybody know what it is? Anybody? Anybody? JR, can you take a guess? R as in ridiculous? No, of course not. Nothing, right? Okay, I'm going to say it for the last time now, only for the purpose of edification, because I don't think anyone knows what it is. And then from then on, I will be banned from saying it as part of political correctness. Retarded. Okay? The word is retarded. Okay, it is not, that's it. Officially banned. From now on, we denounce and reject anyone who uses it. Why is this a controversy now? Because Rahm Emanuel used it as a slur against liberals. Now, mind you, Rahm Emanuel is supposed to be liberal. In fact, he's the chief of staff to President Obama, who Fox News calls every day a socialist, Marxist, Maoist, uber-left progressive, right? The reality is, of course, is that Rahm Emanuel is nowhere near liberal. In fact, he called liberals in a meeting effing retarded. Okay. All right. Already we have a violation. I denounce and reject myself. Okay. I meant the R word. So, who's all over him for this, and why is he in trouble? Because I was all over him for this, and Wall Street Journal even wrote an article about it saying, Rahm Emanuel does not represent progressive interests, etc. But why is he in actual trouble? Because progressives in this country can't get anybody in trouble, can't get anybody's attention. Nobody pays attention to them. So, no, it's Sarah Palin. She's on the warpath. And she says that he is being unbelievably insensitive, indecent, and should immediately be fired. So every media organization in the country has written a story about it today. No matter where I went, I turned CBS News, Sarah Palin story, Associated Press, Yahoo, wherever you go, that's it. Okay, so let me read you a part of her statement. Of course, she writes it on Facebook. Look, she's all new media. I can respect that. I'm always a little amused by it. Grown-ass politicians do that, but that's all right. God bless. I'm in favor. She says, are you capable of decency, Rahm Emanuel? Quote, just as we'd be appalled if any public figure of Rahm's stature ever used the N-word or other such inappropriate language. Rahm's slur on all God's children with cognitive and development disabilities and the people who love them is unacceptable, and it's heartbreaking. Can I say that that statement is the R word? Or that's... No, wait. Now, the slur was used against us, okay? I mean, he almost specifically meant liberals who are attacking him. Me, okay? Now, do I think Rahm Emanuel hates children with Down syndrome, and he was obviously trying to use a slur against them, or, somehow reference us? Now, he was just calling us stupid. If you say that word is offensive and let's not use it anymore, okay, all right. Obviously some people are greatly offended by it. I get it, and look, that's an interesting conversation, okay? But you're not going to fire Rahm Emanuel over that. That's crazy. That's nonsense, okay? So, nobody even knew until yesterday that that word was illegal, okay? Or that word was unacceptable. Now, that's not fair. Some people have been on the warpath against that word, saying it's a bad word and shouldn't be used, okay? But was it a firing offense for anybody who used it? I think that's going to be news to a lot of Americans. I mean, Sarah Palin is so stupid. Can I use that word? Can I use the S word? Or is that an offense against all of God's children who are a little deficient in the mental categories? Okay, she's so stupid that she's made me defend Rahm Emanuel. Okay, I don't like Rahm Emanuel. I don't like any part of Rahm Emanuel. But this is absurd. So, and wouldn't it be ironic if this is why Rahm Emanuel got fired? Not for selling out the corporate America, not for selling out health insurance, not for political bungling and losing Kennedy's seat when he's supposed to be a political genius, not for not getting health care reform passed at all, not for any of those substantive stuff. But Sarah Palin was offended because he used the R word. He's a goner. But you know what? I wouldn't be surprised, because the progressives will apparently never be listened to in the country, but conservatives, I mean, any absurd claim, it doesn't matter, and everybody has to stop what they're doing and listen and cave, and of course Democrats eventually cave in, crumble to them. So maybe I should thank Sarah Palin. I should thank her for the favor she's doing us. Getting rid of Rahm Emanuel might be a great blessing in disguise. Well, it's not even in disguise. It's very obvious to me. By the way, at the end of the Yahoo story on it, they say, you know, Rahm Emanuel is, and this was in all the stories, this first part, has apologized to, you got to find someone to apologize to, right? When you use the N-word, you go apologize to the head of the NAACP and randomly Al Sharpton, right? Because he's in the press a lot. So who do you apologize to if you use the R word? God, I love political correctness. I find it so amusing. And the ironic thing is people accuse us of political correctness. You kidding me, man? You watch this show? All right. Apparently, you were supposed to apologize to Special Olympics Chairman, CEO Tim Shriver. He is now the guru and the end-all, be-all decider of who can and cannot use the R word and whether they should be fired. So Rahm Emanuel, hat in hand, went to him and, of course, apologized profusely. And the apology apparently was accepted. You are pardoned. Okay. But at the end of the Yahoo article, they said, ironically, the one group that Rahm Emanuel did not apologize to and says he will never apologize to is the people he called the R word, liberals. So liberal groups fighting for progressive priorities. You think you're going to apologize? Shut up! I'm busy kowtowing to Sarah Palin and randomly the CEO of the Special Olympics. You know your place. You know what you are. You're the R word. Oh, by the way, political genius Rahm Emanuel, who's now going around apologizing to half the people in the world, what happened? I thought we were the R word. I thought you were the really smart one. How'd you get yourself in trouble like this? Weird. Maybe not a political genius after all. I'm going to have to put some thought behind that.